Nick's making great progression on the track. You would have seen recently him doing some more dynamic change of direction stuff. So far so good. He's tracking probably ahead of schedule of where we intended he possibly would be at this time of the year, which is good news, but we haven't set a return to play date. We'll keep knocking off the markers, and then we'll deal with that a little bit later on. Josh is training well. He had another hard day on the track, mainly doing line running, and he's looking better and better. He won't play this weekend, but he's certainly still a chance for JLT2. Elliot's tracking well. He played in the intra-club last Friday, and he'll play in JLT1 this week v Geelong, probably on curtailed game time, but tracking really well. Cripper's building nicely. He's coming back off a foot injury and some surgery that he unfortunately had to have, but progressing really quickly on the track in terms of his running, and doing a bit more dynamic work as well in terms of change of direction. So haven't set a return to play date at this stage, but tracking ahead of schedule. Yeah, Luke's had a bit of an abductor issue, which we slowed down his training as a result, just to get him right as we move forward into game stuff. And he's looking better and better. Did some work on the track today. We'll make a decision on him later in the week as to whether he plays on Friday. He's still a chance to play, but if he doesn't, I'd almost certainly expect him to be playing in JLT2. Chris copped quite a significant knock to the calf early last week in some game simulation training, which held him up last week, and he didn't get to play in the intra-club match on Friday. Expect him to be available though. He trained really well today, running around with a lot more freedom, and I expect by the time Friday comes along, he'll be ready to play against Geelong. Tom's been good. He's had a really good post-Christmas period. He'll probably be on some curtailed minutes for Friday as he builds into game volumes, but so far so good, tracking nicely. Yeah, Dan Venables, a bit like Tom Barrass and Elliot Yeo, had some curtailed time off training for a period post-Christmas, but really elevating nicely. Played some really good game minutes in the intra-club, and he'll be available to play against Geelong on Friday. Jake's made good progression with that ankle, played some solid game minutes on Friday. And he'll play, or be available at least, for selection against Geelong this weekend. Might be on some curtailed minutes, but tracking well. Yeah, Big Gov, we'd be 5 to 6 weeks post his surgery. So he's slowly over the last week done more and more contact work, and he's going to play some minutes against Geelong, I'd expect. Probably some reduced game time, but tracking well to play as we build into round 1.